on... Okay, there we go. For whatever reason, before now, I don't think I was actually transmitting audio. So...
Okay, good. Whatever. Wait, are you on the stream right now?
Yeah, I just started it. I don't think I had managed to actually kick off the volume yet. For whatever reason, my audio mixer wasn't showing the correct numbers. So
No problem. It's all good.
Yeah, it is what it is.
How's it going?
I'm not doing too bad. I'm actually going to restart Minecraft here really quickly, just to fix some bugs.
Fix some bugs? More like just fix Minecraft.
Fix Minecraft, exactly. That's usually how it works. I may have actually had the wrong account open anyway. Yeah, I did.
I really should buy a better graphics card.
What do you have?
I just have some like $80 Tiger Direct it's an AMD. Oh wait, let me just hit F3. It's an AMD Radeon HD 6570.
A 6570. So what is that, like 2007, 2008?
I know, right? Fuck, I'm being raped by a gas.
Hi, Slime. How's it going, man? Good to see you back here again. Always appreciate you coming on the streams. Yeah, it's been a busy couple of weeks. Like, took on some side work for another company or whatever have you. And, hey, look, my Minecraft just crashed. Wonderful. Oh, no, never mind. It didn't crash, it restarted, I guess. Updates. So I took on some new work. Yeah, let me... One sec.
One sec.
Lazy boy, you should be able to go ahead and push to talk. You're just gonna have to unmute. So took on new work. Then, with the holidays and all that, I had a lot of stuff going on. So it's been a weird couple of weeks actually. And then I got sick, which rarely, if ever, happens. But like, I basically got
home all the time, right?
Yeah, well, hanging out with family for extended periods tends to spread all of that stuff around. And so for the first time in probably like 2-ish years or so, well, more than that, I got sick and like got nothing done this week. It was terrible. Like my productivity value. So like I track all of my stuff through a Pomodoro tracker, right?
Yeah.
And this week is pretty much flat, like 1 or 2 Pomodoros a day tops. Before I just gave in for the day. And for those of you who don't know, I'm on a monitor in like, I monitor in like 15-minute increments. So, from a productivity standpoint, I think like 30 to 45 minutes a day of actual
Subscribe
work.
to Lowest Easy Boy on YouTube. Nigger, nigger, nigger. That's nigger, 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 nigger.
And you're never getting unmuted again.
Dude. You knew that was gonna happen, right?
I figured. So, actually, you know what?
I feel bad for him. Just like get it under control, man.
Have fun, man. Yeah, I banned him, actually. Yeah.
Well, you gave him a chance, so whatever.
I gave him a chance. Like, I'm not afraid to ban people. There, you are unmuted, Lee. Please don't make me regret it.
Don't.
I gave you a chance because I don't think you are like him. But
he was about to say something really bad and then realized, oh, that would be stupid.
Hey, self-sanity filters are good, okay? They help in so many ways. But
I wish we could stream that, which just happened now. That's pretty funny.
Well, I mean, it is streamed. It did end up on YouTube. Like,
oh boy.
It's just not going to end up in the final video.
Okay.
Anyway, so busy previous week followed by like getting 0 done this week, which really sucks, and I need to get back on top of it. So, yeah.
I've never watched one of your streams live before.
Really? Oh, okay. Normally what I recommend a lot of people do, and I'm actually going to log into the game now.
No.
Yeah, I know.
It's been 5 days and 23 minutes.
Turn on the bell.
Yeah, turn on the bell. So one of the things that I often tell people to do, just because I don't do a whole lot in my live streams, or if I am showing things, it's not that important, is... Wow, what happened here? See, I say that, now there's something important happening. Apparently part of the blocks here got demolished and replaced by track or whatever have you. Anyway, so
yeah.
Normally, like, this is just to be treated as a podcast. Like, you can for the most part just ignore what's going on screen.
Oh shit, here.
Talking about Voyager 1.
Yeah, that's one of the things I'm going to talk about this week. But normally, like, this is just a podcast. Apparently snow has transformed all over the base. My understanding is that over the course of the next couple of days, there will be, well, up until the end of the month or whatever, there's just going to be continuously more snow all over the base until everybody's sick of looking at it, is my understanding.
Off Deity, yeah.
I really do appreciate the seasonal graphics that come with this video game. Like, you know, it's just nice. It's just nice to have people, you know, get updated. This is World of Warcraft, so we don't have to do anything, right? Nobody plays the snow.
So wait,
No, Off Deity.
That's not a snow biome?
No, it wasn't a snow biome until this week. Well, by that I mean Off Deity went around and placed every single bit of snow here, which is really awesome of them.
If you had to guess what type of biome it is, I would say it's one of those autism biomes. Oh my god, autistic hills biome. We'll go with that.
Yeah, you failed.
Yeah, I tried to make a joke. I've been working today. I just got off work. So tired. Oh, it's peak right now. We got so much nonsense going on. Like I can't even describe it to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna press F3 and check what biome it is. Good one, guys. So what's the package volume like normally versus now? Because you work at Amazon, so like.
Well, okay. I'm a different kind of facility. Nothing goes out, but I did sign an NDA, so let me think topographically. Let's say...
I mean, I'm not expecting a numeric answer from you. I mean, just like, on a scale of, like, let's say that this week has been a 10, right? I presume. Or, because you haven't worked Christmas before, right?
Yeah, actually, no. I started this job... Remember this time, like, last year, I just, like... got into hanging out with everyone after the Baba J League. Remember
Yeah.
that?
So you didn't have a job at that point, right?
No, I was just well, I had my own business. That's what I was doing.
Well, what I mean is you didn't have a daytime job per se.
Yeah, I didn't have reliable. Is what we'll say. But anyways, you know, so like in the summertime, I could describe it by the parking lot. In the summertime, the parking lot was quarter filled and I could get a front spot, right? Now, get there early. Get there early and you're parking in the back, like way back of the parking lot. So like completely filled and like, let's see, packages going by. Oh my god. Oh. Well, we did 1.6 million units in a shift one time.
So how many, what is that, like 40, 50 packages a second or something for an 8-hour shift?
Yeah, well, we could say that, alright, so that could be anything. That could be items, though, within a box. So, like, if you get a box with, like, lots of small items in it, that kind of counts. But
so really somebody ordered 10,000 cotton swabs?
Yeah. sure. That, or I don't know. I saw some Listerine up there the other day. Like, I don't know. So like I take care of, and I know it's out there that Amazon uses like a big machine called sorters, and we have a Dematic sorter there, and because there's public videos out there already of it. But basically, yeah, like that thing just like runs all day long. It's a machine that's like 2,000 feet long, right? It's the whole building, and it just sorts everything. But yeah, I mean, stuff just explodes all over it. We had like fish oil explode on it the other day. Like boxes break open. You have to like. That was the worst day. But yeah, I mean, yeah, high volume. I mean, you know, it's tough work, but like, I'm just glad that I got this job, and it's been pretty good to me. Like, I get lots of overtime.
I'm sure around this season you do.
Oh yeah, no, they just want their numbers. They just want stuff going in and out. Like, there's different types of facilities. Nothing goes out to the end consumer here. Like, we're a we'll take like the big shipments, but yeah, it's nice. I really enjoy working for them.
That's a crazy amount of work around this time of year. My understanding is that UPS hires workers 24 hours a day around this time of year. Just to
we do too. Open door. You want to come in, get a job? I think they're at $14.70 an hour.
Is that? Yeah, but the cost of living there is obscene, isn't it? Or is it not?
Well, a lot of people come in from like PA, so like PA is a lot cheaper than Jersey. So,
oh, okay. I mean, I guess you could. I mean, if the commute isn't too bad, I guess you could probably pull that off and have a decent. I mean, I'm sure that it's hectic. From what I understand, like working at Amazon is hell. So.
Well, yeah. I mean,
if you're a sorter or a packager, it's hell. Maybe not robot technician, but
you know what? I mean, people do love people. You know what? Everyone needs a job, and people are willing to do the work. So, if they're willing to do the work, more to them, and, for the most part, everyone there who, like, really is, like, focused on, like, because, like, it's great working for Amazon, because if you, like, come in as, like, nobody, you can, like, start out there, and if you really, like, put yourself into that thing, you can move up. Like, you'll move up within, like, a year to, like, 2 years, and you'll be, you know what I mean? Like, especially if you come in there, you're like 20 or, like, 19 years old or something like that, like you could really like make a lot of money for a 20-year-old. Like, I mean, it's a lot of hard work, but like, what isn't these days?
Yeah, I don't think I made anywhere near $15 an hour on my first job.
When I was 17, I was doing like $10 an hour under the table doing seal coating and asphalt work. Like,
I delivered newspapers, and I think the most I ever made an hour was like 6 or 7, except for holiday season. Holiday season was weird because you get like people who would give you like $20 tips, but they wouldn't do it for the rest of the year.
Okay.
So,
blue in chat.
huh?
How do people divide? How does it do blue in chat?
I believe it's the hashtag.
No, the tilde.
Oh, is it tilde? Yeah, it's tilde. I'm sorry. So, apparently we have half a Scooby-Doo here, which is interesting. Somebody kept asking me a question about 5Z, you can talk. Yeah. Somebody kept asking me about what's up with 4B. I don't know if there's anything up with 4B per se. As far as I'm aware, it's up and running. Nobody's messaged me about it, so if there's something wrong with it, nobody's told me, which, I mean, means nothing really. It just means I'm, a horrible owner who doesn't pay enough attention.
Owner confirmed.
Yeah.
Too many resets.
Well, so, like, the story with 4B, I have not gotten a backup from anybody who had admin 4B prior to me taking over.
To it for you still has map, he's just not going to give it because he carries dick.
Well, that's his prerogative. Like, if he wants to do that, that's fine. All I can say is at this point, the map's not going to reset again. You guys know me. I take good backups. Like, I have a server sitting in my closet right over here. Nothing is gonna change about that, and I think that there are enough people on 4B for the foreseeable future to keep the server online. Like, I just checked while we were on stream, and there were like 13 people on. So, like, meh. Also, it doesn't...
His house burns down, server reset.
Yeah. Like, there is... 9B has a lot higher requirements than 4B as far as server specs and as far as disk space is concerned right now. And at least for the foreseeable future, it's going to remain that way. Which greatly helps to keep 4B online. Like, cost for running that, I think, is like maybe $30 a month right now for me. And to be honest, I could probably merge it into one of my other servers and it would still be fine.
Okay, so that's cool. So, you know, it's a different type of demographic that I feel like likes the 4B. I mean, not demographic, but like kind of player attitude. Like for me, I never really liked PA. Like I was on there with what was it, Bracky, and he was pretty cool, and he invited me out to some dupe stashes on the last iteration of 4B, and you know, I had a good time, but you know what, like, I never really liked TPA. Like,
I'm not a huge fan of it either, but there are certain players who want to group with other players and build things in the game, and I think that facilitates that transition, and it makes it a lot easier for... Like, it took me 3 days to get out here of walking. I don't ever want to do that again. Like, if I died, I might just forego coming back out here.
If you die, you could just let me log in and TP you.
Yeah. I can see where wanting to walk out 1.9, 2.5, 10.0 million or whatever is just too much for everybody, and there are going to always be some players who are going to want to do it, and that can make a great starting for a base. And if you want a group of people, having the ability to get out to where they are is a great advantage. So I can see it, especially for the players who don't have, you know, 16,000 hours just to dump into an Anarchy server and want to get out there and start building or doing something. So, like, I think 4B has its place. I think 9B has its place in the community, and I wish 2B didn't have its place anymore. It's a sellout as far as I'm concerned. And so Fit did something the other day that, for the first time in probably the entirety of his channel, I actually liked one of his videos. He put out a video that was like, explanation for why 2B has, 2B costs $1,500 a month or whatever. And it was just a total troll. Like, the entire video. It was funny. It was good content, actually. I was impressed. If he puts out more content like that on a regular basis, I'm not saying trolls in general, but just good content, you know, not...
Actually,
yeah.
One of the best videos I saw was Taraga Dude making fun of that, like, what was it, 3-day-long live stream Fit did.
Oh, where he was, like, mining the block or whatever?
Yeah, and, like, freaking out. Yeah, like, the shortest pig walk world record or something. Like,
okay. I know Fit's done a couple of, like, 48-hour streams or whatever have you. And I just think those are ridiculous. Most of the time he just goes AFK during part of them. But some of them he's, like, awake for 24-plus hours, and I'm just like, dude, it's a Minecraft server. It's not that important. How many shekels are you getting off of this? Oh, wait, I forgot. Your viewer base contributes like $400 every hour you're streaming. Never mind, I understand why you're doing this. You just paid your rent for the next month.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And alcohol.
Like, if I got that kind of contributions, I'd consider doing a 24-hour live stream, even if it all went to charity. You know.
Is charity some stripper?
Yes, Charity is definitely a stripper.
Yes, I like that. I like that. Find her on Twitch.
I don't. I'm not going to. I'm sure that there is a live streamer out there right now named Charity, who's a chick, and she's streaming somewhere in the world.
World of Warcraft.
Someone's gonna Google it now.
Yeah, I'm sure someone's gonna Google it, and they're gonna spam me with links.
They're gonna harass her, probably.
Sometimes I get the weirdest stuff in my inboxes from you guys, by the way. In my Reddit inboxes. Like, just the weirdest things. Like, I had one dude, like, send me his life story or whatever. Just randomly. Like, it was legit, like, 5 or 6 scrolls of just blocks of text. Of, like, things that had happened to him and, like, everything. Like how he got into video gaming and, like, what his life, you know, what he does for fun. And, like, I drowned in content like that, but I do read it. Even if I don't respond to everything people send me, like, I read almost everything you guys send me. I get sent articles, and also, like, you wouldn't think I would get as much stuff as I do, but for whatever reason, people PM me on Discord, they send stuff to me on Reddit all the time. I get lots of complaints. I also get called the N-word a lot. Yeah.
Remember when I bitched you out for 14 days straight on Reddit?
Yes, I still have those messages. Thank you, Colt.
I know. I'm gonna go make a book. I think that will be my.
I will sign it for you. I will sign it on the JJ2051 account.
Yes.
Provided that we make 20 copies and we give out 20 copies on live stream.
I want to give them all out. I still have to give Ivan his account. I have it. Let me.
And that way I can get my admin a boost out for the December time period. That'll be like my Christmas gift to all of you. Is Colt's ramblings about the server.
Christmas gift.
Wait,
yeah.
Are you doing any sort of?
We had a better Christmas gift last year.
I don't know. I was thinking about doing some sort of a Christmas event and or gift of some sort.
Let's blow up meme base 25th. Get ready.
I like meme base. Meme base can stay. I've gotten given some weird item. Probably has a name.
I gave you a fishing rod. No, it was out of my dupe stash.
See, I've caught him.
Ah, gotta catch them all.
Yeah, this is how we play Pokemon on here.
No, this is play Autismon. Yeah, I went there. I know, right?
I might do some head giveaways for Christmas. I'd like to do something kind of unique for Christmas. I'm not sure yet. PM me your ideas. I'll take all of the ideas and suggestions. Because I'm not a creative person by any stretch of the imagination. So, like, I'll take all of your ideas and tell you no for 99.9% of them. And then one of them will be like a solid grain of gold that I'll just be like, this right here. This is what we're doing.
Add the faction plugin on Christmas.
No, that's April Fool's.
Convert an actual book in real life to a Minecraft book.
Wow, that would take a while. Like, what am I doing? Harry Potter or something? The complete series?
Can we get the Bible in Minecraft? Let's get the Bible in Minecraft. Hell yeah.
Can you even do that with the text limit of Minecraft books? Like, what is the text limit? I must find out.
I never thought there was.
I'm pretty sure you crash the server if you find out. Because if we don't know, if nobody knows, I'm pretty sure you can just fill it up and then spam it. So
well, like if I was going to do this, I'd create a bot and a macro that would literally sit there and paste, next page, paste, next page, paste, next page.
I tried doing that before on Zerbia. You can't copy and paste stuff.
Okay, then I'd have a bot that sat there and typed the characters one at a time out. Like, not a impossible task for me.
You know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna finish your drain before you do.
Okay, so a player can write up to 1,280 characters inside the 12,800 characters inside of a book. So no, we can't do the Bible, sadly.
Well, like we could do like Bible Part 1.
We
Bible
might be able to
Part
do like
2.
Genesis.
No. Let's just do
Oh, yeah,
best
Genesis.
quotes from Pulp Fiction of the Bible. Was it Elijah? No, Ezekiel. Sound good?
Cleaning up the ocean update.
No, we need a better idea. Why don't we? I mean, player heads are always a good bet. Oh, you could just give away.
Somebody needs to find me the total ASCII length of Genesis. Like, what is the total ASCII length of Genesis? Like, we might be able to do this. It'll just be like, what is it? 52 bound volume set or something? Like, we might not be able to do Psalms all in one go, but I think we could probably do every other book.
Guys, what about the Quran?
Quran?
Quran.
Orion?
Or we could do the Bhagavad Gita. What's that? The Hindu
Could
thing.
do the Bible.
Bimble? Yeah, I've done the Bimble. We could do Sophocles.
Oh, Mein Kampf.
I'm sure that's already been done.
So, Genesis's word count alone is higher than crap. I've screwed things up.
What the heck?
Yeah, I know. Don't.
What the heck?
Yeah, I resized my window by accident.
No, it says I have to relog in. I didn't. Someone must have.
Oh. You know what would be a funny April Fool's joke? Would be if you switch 4B and 9Bs where they direct to.
I mean, that's
That
not
would
a.
be hilarious.
It's not a terrible idea. Where's my stuff? The people who log it on both will be like, did I just click on the wrong one?
That wouldn't be a Santa gift. That would just be like a fun thing to do for like 2 hours, and you'd have one person be like, I swear to God I logged in, and it was weird. You're like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Please don't finish my drain before me. I need to actually get on and do some recording of me filling in the drain, so I can do a whole, like, video for this. And that'll actually be my first real video on here that isn't, like, a summary. It'll be a...
I said that, like, 5 minutes ago. Thank you for registering that.
I had registered it before, but we had gotten off topic, and, like, suddenly I got bored and remembered what you had said. So...
Yeah, this is really tempting. This looks like this might take me about an hour to do.
I'm sure it would take you an hour to do.
You said where's my stuff? You sounded a lot like Fit.
You know what? If you want to go ahead and do it and record while you're doing that, like, I can grab an alt or whatever, we can make some content out of this. And
Alright.
And I wouldn't have a problem with you doing it. I'd like to make an actual video for the channel that isn't just a stream summary.
Okay.
It would
Well,
be
how about
nice to
this?
have some real content on this channel other than podcasts, essentially.
I'll make the...
You can podcast with us, the podcast.
No, you can't because we're not Sciotos. So, can't. It's TM'd already.
Yeah, but we can because we live streamed with Sciotos before.
So, anyways, I was wondering, how do we... I mean, since Bezo's not on, and I always default to Bezo because whatever's going on with him. But if we invited people out to this base, how do we make sure that they don't... Alright, so I have a couple players that, like, I'm 100% vouch for wouldn't leak or mess this up.
What?
You have like 20 people here at the base.
I want to come.
Yeah, but it's like all the people that...
I mean, one
aren't-
thing we could do is I could go pull a world copy of this and put it up on another server. Like a vault or whatever.
Oh yeah, just put it on 4B and like when this blows up, we'll just go build on 4B.
Something like that.
Fucking TP everyone to the base. But legitimately,
Nah, you're locked.
plug it.
Well, no, just make it the spawn or whatever.
Yeah.
There's
No, well,
snow on the basketball court. Who has done this travesty? It's horrible.
Definitely not me.
it was off.
I was actually planning to cover the whole goddamn court with snow. I
Uh,
only play basketball in the winter time.
On my server, I'm putting no no block music in the background. The entire. Come on.
I've been throttled?
You've been throttled?
Net
What are you
neutrality.
using, Comcast?
Net neutrality.
I actually wanted to talk about that this week, since you bring it up.
Well, I'm sorry, we're out of time, folks.
You still got 30 minutes to talk about all the crap I wanted to talk
I
about.
don't know.
Hey,
I
20 bucks
might be having a lady friend come over.
What?
Your
No.
trapped text-to-speech sounding girlfriend?
Oh, she'll be here in a minute.
I swear to God, she sounds like a text-to-speech like girl, a robot. Serious.
She gets.
See, the threats have already started. Darth
No,
Metul said, once 1.14 hits, I'm coming out to Meme Base to build a giant aquarium. I knew this was going to happen. I predicted this.
I actually can't wait for that.
I think that there is going to be a giant aquarium with nothing but red fish in it on a black background. I'm predicting this.
Elder Guardian.
Pretty sure someone was planning to make like a swastika aquarium.
That's what I was getting at.
Oh.
Without saying it. A giant aquarium with red fish
gotta
on a
bleep
black
that out now.
background.
I was at
I don't
work
actually have to bleep that out. So I'm just probably going to mark quite a few of my streams as like not friendly and solve that entire issue. I really wish YouTube had a like, this is PG content or whatever, which I'd be cool with. Like, you know, must be 13 to view or whatever, and then like, it's probably PG-13. So like PG-13 content or whatever, and you could still do ads on it. But they don't do that. I kind of irritates me. Oh well, we'll just rely on Colt's generous donations. What with his massive overtime.
Lazy Boy sent me something that you donated to like Fitz live stream or something.
I didn't actually. Somebody else asked me to go ahead and see if I could like get Fitz info. I asked somebody else and they were like, "Yeah, I can get it" or whatever. And then like they put that out on there. So they just made a sub account or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's autistic.
Yeah. Well.
Wow.
They don't donate to me, but they'll donate to Fit. Ask the same stupid question I was trying to ask him.
Oh, I always ask him, are you putting or are you bulking up? And then he'll always respond to that. If you like ask him, like, what do you eat when you're cutting? He'll respond to it. It's like one of his go-to questions that makes him feel like warm and fuzzy. So like,
well, I mean, it's obvious the guy puts a lot of effort and time into his physical appearance.
I know. But like, oh, the best part too, if you ever look back at like the old stuff from like, the Fourth Reich or whatever that was, like somebody fully doxed him like a long time ago and nobody believed it. And like they had his picture, like when he recites that thing from like Jared 2013 and what's it called? Pop Bob.
Okay.
That's my favorite video of them. Anyways, long story short. So, anyways, I get called over to this like advanced like computer scanning thing that's at work, and this guy's like over there, and he's like, "Oh, we're getting System 32 errors," and I'm like, what? Like, why are we getting System 32? Like, I was like, are you looking at the panel or are you looking at the computer? Because a bunch of like, I don't know, whatever engineers like wrote up these really shitty batch scripts to like launch these programs that launch DMDs all over it, right? Okay. And so the guy's like, "Oh yeah, no, System 32 is like a really big thing." And like I realized he's been clicking around on this like computer for like machine, right? Mm-hmm. I'm like, dude, did you change something on here? Like what did you type? Oh no, I just like I clicked enter and like continue. I was like, no. Kind of like reset the machine here. Like, all right, we're just gonna like turn it all off and turn it back on again. I'm like, that calls me over. I'm like,
is it one of those machines that like when you log in or whatever, it'll like reset the system to default or whatever if you restart it? Like the ones they have at libraries or whatever have you?
It's not. We have Slim clients there that like basically just reload the simple OS.
So it just runs on like a server somewhere, and then it just boots up a copy of the OS and does your user profile on top of it.
It does a handshake to like whatever it's calling. It's what its parameters are for the Slim clients are. So like when the power goes out, it's like, you know, accessing profile. All right, profile is scan tunnel or like, you know, scan station, right? Or, you know, whatever it is, right? But no, this one is a Windows-based one. Like all the Linux ones are like super
We've had
quick
a creeper problem.
No, but anyways, this guy's like, yeah, like, no, I tried like seeing what the error was, and like, so they always come up with errors because it's like kind of like half-ass programming on it, but like it works. And I'm like, dude, were you like clicking around here? I'm like, he was like, no, I didn't touch it. I'm like looking at the logs. I'm like, yeah, you like clicked like 20 things here. I'm like, I'm just gonna turn off the machine right now and delete. What? Even though it does do that, but I was like, oh my god, man! Like seriously, he was like, oh, the machine's not working right. It's like turning off every couple of minutes. I'm like, all right. It's like, all right, stand back and like throw these big levers and like. For both of them, I was like, did you touch any other ones? He's like, yeah, I touched number 1 over there too. I was like, okay, all right, well, walk with me. We're gonna turn that one off too. I was like, oh my god. I was like, hey, man, like, I don't want to throw you under the bus, but like, you know, touch these again. Like, I'm gonna have to tell someone. All right. I was like, yo, you can see your error messages over here on this like the simple panel. I don't know.
Is it the idiot-proof panel?
They're just. It's a HMI that has very simplistic like interactions on it, and like
so
I use it too.
It's for McDonald's. Got it. It's got all the buttons, and they press it, and it does the order. Got it.
Yeah. No, it's like jam at whatever conveyor belt or like some area, right? Or like switch or something like that. Like go look at this area, like it'll say that, and he like. Opened up the computer. I'm like, dude, what? Like, why did you go into this? And like we were having all these problems in the morning, and I was like, no, don't touch this one. And then after that, there was no problems for the rest of the day. Oh my god.
Problem exists between person and computer.
I'm not gonna go like
Pepcac.
No, well, I'm not gonna go to like his boss and be like, yo, this dude is like, all right, fuck you. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. Sorry. Oh, you gotta delete that now. What I want to say, it was very frustrating dealing with that. And, dude, I got really off topic there. I don't even know. I was just saying, you get people touching computer systems they shouldn't be touching, and like, he was like, it's giving a lot of System 32 errors. I'm like, that's because the programmers suck. But he didn't understand that. It's running out of a folder / System 32. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking.
You probably should.
Yeah, I will. This is very frustrating.
We've lost half the audience. Half the audience is now asleep. Like.
Alright. Let's talk about prizes.
I was actually gonna talk about SimAnd, actually.
Yeah, what's that?
So last week I had talked about like how EA ruins everything they touch.
Wait, no. Can I pay just to have the gist of it?
Yeah.
All right, 2 shekels.
2 shekels. We're waiting for it. We're waiting for it.
Incoming microtransaction.
Pay for a game, you have to pay extra after you buy it.
Yeah.
So on Reddit, somebody made some map arts, and like one of them was the rebel symbol, and I was like, hey, can I get that? If I pay you right now, can I get that map art early? The EA map art early, because it was the Star Wars Rebel.
It's a good map art, by the way. Who made that?
It is good.
I need to check on that.
Yeah. I'm gonna go pee.
Thank you for announcing that.
Woohoo! Our live stream is a massive success. Thank you for announcing that to the world. Like, everybody needed to know that immediately. Let's see. I'm not actually seeing the new map arts. Or... we need to mute him. Okay, so who made the map art? Let's see. Draco 12. What is Draco 12's IGN? Or is it just Draco 12? Like, the guy PMs me all the time, by the way. And I appreciate the PMs, because, like, he alerts me to problems about the subreddit. And sometimes I won't have checked it for the day, but I always get notifications about PMs on my phone. So, like, definitely appreciated. If there's something wrong with the server or with the subreddit, like, send me a PM. I'm more likely to actually notice.
Yeah, like, who is this obsolescent dude that somehow has mod on the server, on the Reddit?
That's Para.
R.I.P. my boy.
Para, you will be forever missed. Like, obviously you still use the internet, but you haven't been heard from in forever.
Playing goddamn PUBG all the goddamn time.
He doesn't just play PUBG, he just doesn't play Minecraft.
Yeah.
I play Minecraft.
Good for you.
It's like the only game I played. Like, what is wrong with me?
PUBG is really good. You should play it.
I play some Quake Live as well. Let's see, what else do I play? Factorio.
Was it Quake Live on Steam? Yeah,
It is
Quake
on
Live
Steam.
used to be free.
It
Now it's
is free if you had an old account with them. All you have to do is just go log in on the site and they'll give you another key. Like for the actual Steam.
Well, like, earlier, like, a couple years ago or something when it, like, first came out. I think.
So they did an alpha and a beta or whatever, and they just opened it up to everybody. And if you signed up during that period, then you got a key to the actual thing on Steam. So... like, the alpha and the beta of Quake Live were terrible. Like, constant issues, constant, like... Because they tried to do it in the browser, and you had to download, like, an extension or whatever to,
Didn't they
play.
just release another Quake?
Yeah, Quake Champions is not Quake.
What do you mean?
Quake Champions is horrible. There's, like, a 30-minute video I'm forgetting by someone, but, like, go punch it in on Google. You'll get the gist of why it's horrible. But basically... it isn't Quake. It doesn't play like Quake. Quake 1, 2, and 3 all had... Hi there, friend. Well, there's a hole over here now. I've created a hole. So, your TNT stick is screwed up now. Sorry. I feel bad. Rip. Rip. No, so, like, it doesn't play like Quake. Quake 1, 2, and 3 all basically played the same. Same style, same general gist of how they played. This doesn't play anything like Quake. The weapons are different. There's, like, a flamethrower, and, like... it feels like they built a game and decided to slap the Quake IP on it to try to sell more. That's what it feels like. And it's really, really sad. So... at any rate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, alright, so, like, the original Quakes... like, I remember playing Quake a long time ago. You know what? I'm getting it confused with Doom. Never mind. I really like Doom.
Doom is good.
Doom is very good. I actually did like the last Doom that they made. I did play that. I got the PC version. Too bad. I watched a lot of what's his face? The Rad Brad. You ever watch his,
I think all of those games are by like Fahrenheit software or something, or is it ID? I forget.
They all, I swear to God, almost like every video game platform comes off, it's based off of like some engine that they all just like license, and like you could tell. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I do get what you're saying, and yeah, they all play similarly, but they are different games. They are unique. I think they stand on their own merit.
Yeah.
So.
I really wish they would make a new Myst. Like, I really enjoyed those games. Did you ever play Myst?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? They're like puzzle games. They're like fun and like, I don't know. I miss Myst. Good.
I miss Samantha. That's what I miss. I also miss all of the games that EA killed that were part of MacOS. So like SimCity, Sim Tower.
SimCity?
They basically did. I mean, it's not dead, but the last one that they put out was just terrible. Have you played it?
I played SimCity 2000. I had a Macintosh 2000 IS back when I was like a kid. Like this would be like 96 or something like that. Like I was young. Like I don't know. My dad got these like computers they had off work, and I had this old. I mean, it wasn't even old. It was like a Mac.
SimCity
like,
2000 was fun. I invested a ton of time into that game.
Oh, I had so much fun, and then I actually booted up that computer, and I had to go buy a monitor because we threw out the monitor from it, and like I booted up that old computer that I have, and like I was like, oh sweet, 30 megabyte hard drive, sweet, like,
nobody
yeah,
will
like,
ever need more than 1.44 megs.
Oh,
it was 640 kilobytes, wasn't it? Yeah, 640 kilobytes.
When I was 8 years old, I worked the entire summer, like doing yard work and like cleaning up the backyard and all this stuff, like the entire summer, everything. And then my dad gave me an option: either I could get some Legos or I could get a CD-ROM drive. And I went for the CD-ROM drive, even though I wanted the Legos so bad. Like
smart decision.
It was like a 1X CD-ROM drive read. 1X read, right? See, and it was a SCSI interface to Mac. Like, and I remember going to the Apple store and like getting it. It was like $500, I think. It was
like
crazy.
The loading time on that had to have been like obscene.
No, but like yes, yeah. But the coolest part was that I could take a CD, like a music CD, and like rip it and put it on the computer, and then like listen to it, like.
Yes, these were called MP3s.
No, it was earlier than. I don't even think MP3 caught on at that point.
Well, like Windows Media Player was the first way I ever learned how to strip, and it always came out as an MP3. Though I think earlier editions came out as like M4As or something like that. Something stupid like that. Anyway, I miss a lot of older video games. The quality was there, even if the graphics weren't. And that's one of the things that like draws me into Minecraft, you know? It's one of the reasons I play Minecraft, is because it wasn't about, you know, being the latest greatest graphical game. It was about building a world, you know? Everything was within your control, basically. And
the procedurally generated world and being infinitely expandable is probably the most attractive thing to me about Minecraft, in that you can just, even though like you kind of expect what's going to come, you know what I mean? It's like you have an infinite amount of coordinates to like go hide at. But the other part is the interaction with other players, and like, you know, because I used to play Minecraft, like, for the first year, like that.
Oh, I would have stopped playing Minecraft a long time ago if it was just single player.
Oh yeah, and I actually did play it for a long time. 2011, 2012, I played for a long time, single player, like having a good time. And I was like, oh, this is boring. Stop playing it, and then I realized, you know, 2 years later, wow, there's servers out there where people could see what you built. You know?
Yeah, like, I think I probably spent upwards of 1,000 hours in single player easily, but and that still would have been a very good bang for my buck. Like when I look at video games, I often look at how long did I play it and how much did I pay for it. I try to make it to where I at least got minimum wage out of playing it enjoyment. It is my general like tipping threshold as to whether or not a video game is worth it. Yeah. So like it can be a short video game and not be that pricey and still be very well worth it.
For example?
So, like, Let's see. I'm gonna actually have to look at my Steam right now. Sorry. There are a couple of different games that I know I've played recently that.
What would be your favorite? Well,
my favorite, like, bang for buck. It's between.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, it'd be between this, Don't Starve, and probably. Well, I mean, like, I invested $0 in Quake, so like, maybe Quake wins, but like automatically, it wins the race. But Quake Live.
Okay.
Probably wins the race just because I've put so many hours into it over time and never pay anything for it. But for games I've paid for, hours dumped into them, Don't Starve is probably number one on that list.
Let's like get out of the multiplayer online realm too. Like, I mean,
well, Don't Starve is single player, like,
well, no,
completely
let's
single
take
player.
even console though too, right? Did you like N64? Like, I mean,
oh yeah,
so
I
me and
played
my
Frogger, like God. Oh,
I want to say the most amount of time I played on any game would probably be GoldenEye, or Zelda, because like my family, like my sisters, like everyone, we all got into Zelda. Like, and like I was like, oh, here, well, you got to go over here. So we had our own profiles, and they'd be like, all right, go over here, go do this, and like, you know, like that was the funnest game ever. Like the Ocarina of Time N64, like, and then GoldenEye, you could play with the whole family, right? So like, I don't know, I would have like my dad. Come on, and actually, my dad was pretty good at GoldenEye. Like, like,
I mean,
I don't know.
I didn't play. I played my share of console games, but
Yeah.
like, invested a ton of time in Gran Turismo. Oh God,
Ooh.
that was a time dump, man. That was a time dump.
GT1 on PS, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see. Other console games I played a ton of. All of the Super Mario. Basically everything Super Mario.
So
I know this is going to sound stupid, but I spent a lot of time playing Frogger. I also spent a lot of time playing SimCity. Another game that I spent a lot of time playing on Game Boy was Cyrad. I didn't have Pokemon when I was a kid. What?
what was that?
I don't know.
Anyways, you said Game Boy. Did you ever do Pokemon? Like
No.
Blue?
No. Like, I never really got into it.
spent-
I wish I had.
Really? Because like me and my buddies, like in like I'd say middle school, like junior high school, like I'd say what 7th, 8th grade, right? We would like link up those like cables that you could do between your fucking there were cables between your Game Boys that you could link up to trade Pokemon, and so you could basically like that was cool. Like, so you'd be like sitting there in class.
Yeah,
and,
it was
like,
cool, Colt. Push up the glasses.
Man, I was in the marching band, so respect. I played.
It was cool in the same way that, like, trading Digimon cards at recess was cool, or playing marbles was cool.
What's a Digimon?
Yeah, I know. Well, what? What were we talking about?
A Digimon is a digital Pokemon.
Yeah, I know.
No, we were talking about games though. So like, all right. So I want to say my most enjoyable game I've ever played that like I got fun out of like playing with others and like teaching like to others. Like I would say it would be a tie between Myst and Zelda.
You have text to speech on, don't you?
Sorry about that. Hold on. Sorry, somebody was just spamming chat with text to speech. Can you ban JLL or whatever that is?
Sure. I'll server mute him.
Or just
There.
just mute him.
What's up,
Oh
bro?
shit.
I knew I kind of knew it was him. I was like,
getting me banned, dog.
Yeah, because I don't use push to talk because I lazy and tired. But
Fuck you, this fucking simp.
Sayo, seriously, come on.
Man, you're trying to get me server banned here. What the hell?
Alright, can you just give me his IP address for a minute?
Why, so you can DDoS him?
No, I'm not gonna DDoS. I'm gonna get in his computer, put some
Toxin? Whatever.
toxins into it, and then call the Danish police on him.
What the fuck they gonna do, man? Gonna come here and fucking tell me I can't be on a computer? Oh, you're such a nerd.
Cyados.
How's it going, man? Long time no talk.
It's going good, man. Listening to the parents. Hard living all by myself. I'm
Wait,
no
did you get an apartment, or are you still with roommates?
No, I live all by myself now. So no chef roommate, which fucking stinks. Blows dick. I have to make food.
What? Who makes food?
Fucking me, apparently.
I do.
Fucking sucks, man. Just have this personal chef, man. Life is good.
Apparently the trees are getting decorated with wool. And by wool, I mean jingle bells. No.
How's the meme base coming along?
It's coming. It's apparently being Christmas decorated.
Oh, nice. You think it's going to make it to the 24th?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'll be pleasantly surprised if it isn't, but, like, I've been proven wrong before.
You'll be pleasantly surprised if it isn't around by the 24th.
Cyrus, do you celebrate Santa?
No, we
Christmas?
celebrate another guy. We celebrate the mediocre man. It's just
Muhammad.
Rough bread.
Any way you can turn yourself up, Cyados? Maybe I can do it on server side.
Yeah,
I
he's
also
kind
think I can do this. This is better.
Yeah, there. I put you at 150. Should be better.
Alright, sorry, I'm on my laptop.
No, it's fine. I fixed it. Don't worry about it. People on the stream were complaining they couldn't hear you. Yeah. No, I hope it survives until the 24th.
What's up, Cole?
Man, if this thing survives till the 24th, this thing's been in play for 6 months.
Because Cat Island was made 6 months ago. Like yesterday. What's up, bitches?
This
Another
base
base that hit 6 months.
Yeah, this base has lasted a lot longer than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Especially considering how many people are here.
It's probably because of the very tiny amount of players that actively...
Whoever blows up this base is never invited to the next one. You know what I mean? So it's like...
Oh shit, I'm not gonna get an invite, boys. Fuck.
Yeah, but Sailors, you tend to kind of trigger base explosion.
No way, dude.
I would like to point out how many base explosions you've been involved in now.
No, legit, there's two bases. I got 2 bases.
Just 2? Because...
And both of them because I bullied someone. Both of them actually because I bullied.
Look, dude, I did say it was hilarious. Like, that is awesome that your base got blown up by that. Actually, great, right? But...
Yeah.
But this is Minecraft, and I'm seriously trying to build a place I can call my home for the next 30 years.
You're so fucking gay. Well, first time was Ardian who got triggered because 1, he didn't like my attitude, and 2, I apparently said something about his old friends.
No.
Yes.
No. No, just that Fibular couldn't have Voyager because you were the king.
Yeah, you're wrong, but I'll let it go for the joke, which is not a good joke, man. You really got to step up your joke game. You got weak again,
Dude,
Cole.
my jokes suck.
You're getting sloppy on me, man.
His jokes have always sucked, though.
Yeah, but that's the point of them.
Please assign at the 1-year anniversary, where Colt made his only funny joke.
I am amazed that the 1-year anniversary lasted as long as it did with the different groups that were there. And frankly, I think that everybody involved had a lot of patience there that they normally wouldn't have had.
JJ.
You know what? Looking back on it in hindsight, it went off a lot better than was anticipated.
It was excellent. And do you know how hard I left my girlfriend of 8 years to do the 1-year anniversary?
You fucking virgin.
I don't doubt you did, but
Yeah, man. Yeah, I had to deal with that for like. So she was like, "Oh, you keep playing Minecraft, all this stuff." Well, I mean, there are other factors, but like, anyways, I had to deal with everyone for 40 days. I had to have Flashback built next to Fiverr Z, right, and like keep them calm.
Hello.
Actually, it wasn't that much trouble between Fiverr and Flash. It was more us and Flash. We fuck with Flash hard. We blame most of it on Fiverr. Sorry about that, Fiverr.
Somebody say Fiverr.
You guys, that event went off perfectly. Like, for the videos, for everything. Videos.
That video got a lot of publicity to 9B. I actually know a couple of players who joined because of that video. That the original video has like 1,000 some odd views. The new version, because like I did another take of it where I cut out some other stuff. The new version has like 200 or 300. Like, I think that's the most number of views any video we've done thus far has gotten, which is really nice. And hopefully we can do something like that in the future again. It would be cool.
Guess what? Going on right now.
1.5 year anniversary.
No. Maybe the 2 year.
2
years just isn't cool, man. You gotta go.
What is the date of the anniversary again? Was it June 16th?
Of June.
Oh. Damn, man.
18th of June at like 12:01 a.m. or something.
Yo, Sarah, isn't it like 6 in the morning right now for you?
Doc, it's 12:05 a.m.
Oh my god, sorry, I work nights. I should have went to bed a long time ago.
You are so fucking mentally ill.
I am. Working nights is like really bad.
So, where are you basing at right now, Sayados? Am I invited?
Well,
in the event that this base blows up.
We've got a bunch of zombie spawners and skeleton spawners.
No.
If you could just like not take those away from us, we're down.
Dude, no. So like if this blows up, so you have 2 choices. One, you can go to Cat, which is
that's not a possibility.
It's okay.
You will never find Kid Island. You will literally be offline forever, JJ.
You can go there, or you could come join me in the Nether. Build that Nether base.
Oh yeah, have fun traveling out there.
30 mil Nether. God, I don't even want to walk that far.
You could just turn off a plugin.
Yeah, I could unpatch it temporarily to get my butt out there, but pretty sure that would be a boost.
Well,
not that hasn't stopped me in the past, but
a hashtag. I'm wearing what?
Wait, JJ, you abused? What?
JJ,
how have I never heard of this?
Anyway,
something about some skeleton eggs, right?
So, huh? Yeah, something about that.
Can I have some dead bushes or whatever it is? Dead.
Wait, can you actually get those as items? Don't they just like drop sticks? Can you like silk touch them, shear them, whatever?
Who wants some dead bushes? I want to make a field of dead bushes.
Anyway, so Colt earlier had asked for my TLDR on Simant or whatever have you. So basically, I had talked about the fact that I missed that genre of video game. Basically, you start off running one colony and eventually end up trying to take over a house with an army of ants, essentially. Yeah, I found it fun. Apparently there's a new video game coming out and I'm hoping to get a key for it. But if I don't get a key, I might just buy it anyway and do a stream of it. It's called Empires of the Undergrowth. I'm actually kind of excited for it. We'll see how it turns out. could be good, could be bad. So, but
I think it would be as good as Forrest Gump.
I don't know, the screenshot. Well, it depends on what you mean by as good as Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump is fucking legendary, dog. He played ping pong with himself.
Oh, I have to go answer the door. Hold on.
Well, I was actually about to cut the stream, so.
No, don't cut it yet. My friend is here.
One of my dogs.
She can comment on how autistic everyone is.
We already know the answer to that, and the answer is very.
No, the answer is over 9,000.
No, the answer is many.
Wait. So overall, like, what is going on right now? Like, we're leaving this state of like just hanging out and having a good time, or are we gonna go to war with the veterans?
No, we're definitely going to war, man. This is just the calm before the storm, man. Calm before the storm.
I really
Actually, wait, I'm the veterans. Don't go to war on the veterans, because yeah, we'll win. You guys literally have no way of finding our bitch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, Fibular told me where it is.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited though. It's
Wow.
gonna be.
For what?
Well, I mean, if you guys go to war.
War. Fucking
Wait,
video.
hold on. Let's get some commentary. If you want to hold off for another minute, I think she's at the door. Let's see how a woman would feel about Minecraft right now.
Minecraft Wars. Please.
So,
Yeah,
Legos for adults. By adults, we put that in air quotes.
I know people think it's a kids game, but it's rated E10 and up.
Please, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's rated E10 and up because they had to rate it something. Let's be honest, a 3-year-old can play Minecraft, okay?
3-year-old
But a
definitely.
3-year-old can build.
Well, they can't build. Will not be a nice build. They can't build.
Alright, so, like, I know Bunny left. Are there any women that actually play this server anymore?
Shout out to my boy Christina VPS. There used to be a lot of girls, or well, a few. Sob and I used to spend our days.
I get the distinct impression that Cognix is a girl. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Just based off of the face pic in game.
Oh, yeah, no, I always go for, like, avatars. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, I don't know, guys. Like, let's not cut the stream yet. Hey.
This is just first. Oh, hi. Holy shit, guys. Is this a girl?
Colt had to show off his girlfriend.
Wait, really, Colt? Your girlfriend is cool with
So this guy's from Denmark. They have a queen.
Yeah, she about to die, so we about to have a king.
Oh, a king.
No, we have a queen right now, but she's like 97.
It's hot.
Well, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So, does your queen actually make any decisions, or is it just a figurehead?
No, she's just a figurehead. Well,
so
they act like she makes decision, but she doesn't really have a choice. She has to like sign off to the new head of state.
So what you're saying is that someone gets paid to dress up and basically be a figurehead in your country. That's awesome.
Well, a lot of people do that actually. That's the entire royal family.
Yeah.
On another note, they get like tortured by paparazzi. That's like not that cool.
What?
I never really understood the point of a monarchy in a civilization that actually has, like parliament and other things.
Just to not break old traditions. Like, there's no reason to get ahead of or rid of it. Like, it's just cool. You have a fucking king, doc.
I guess it's just, I don't know. It seems like a waste. Then again, your governments in general, and your countries in general, are quite a bit smaller than like
In America? Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess it's like having somebody be, you know, the head of state or whatever, even though there's no, like if Colorado or whatever had a like position that was just like
No. Because Colorado would be way too high to ever hold that position.
Oh, F. Weed.
yeah.
Well, it's the one state in the U.S. that like I've been there. I've been skiing out there. It's like you walk into a bar and like they don't do anything about smoking weed.
Well,
Like,
then just go to Amsterdam, man. That shit is nice.
So apparently, not only do we have a female player on the server, but we have a female live streamer on the server. I don't know how that's possible, but
confirmed. Say hi.
Yes.
Say hi. He's a little shy.
Hi guys.
Do you have any questions for the female? I know, right? Yeah,
I have no idea who the fuck that was.
Did you ask if I was a trap?
no, I was gonna ask.
Your
what?
voice is deeper than mine. Run, Colt, run.
No.
I was gonna ask, why do you like Cold? He seems rather
Bank
weird,
account.
but maybe that's why you like him.
Bank account.
Yeah, bank account, pretty much.
Bank account. No, Colt's a long-term investment. Right now, he may not be high up in Emerson's anarchy.
Oh.
What anarchy? Hierarchy. But he will slowly develop. Also, fun fact, Jeff Bezos may or may not be a certain person in this Discord. Just saying. I am convinced that Colt and Bezos
Are the same individual?
Yeah, no, they've created an alter ego together who owns Amazon.
Okay, so I have one problem with your theory, and only one problem with your theory. If Colt is Bezos, right?
No, Colt is not Bezos. Bezos and Colt together are Jeff Bezos.
We're Bezo Pastaria Colt.
Jeff Bezos.
Then I should have no problem paying the server bill every month, right?
No, I would, because I need to order more Amazon. I'm gonna do that.
Like
Just because he's rich doesn't mean he has to pay for it.
Bezo has what, 100 billion to his name or something obscene now?
He's got more than
$1,000.
I'm not saying that like not giving $200 a month if you have 100 billion to your name is stingy, but we're gonna go with yeah, it's stingy.
Yeah, fuck you, faggot. But that'll also explain why he got a girlfriend, dog. Because
It would.
sure, shit ain't his humor. Wait, that means you have to be attractive, Cold. God damn it.
I'm not funny. No, I'm trying to explain to my lady friend here
You're
that
wrong.
I'm not funny.
You are okay. Wait.
She thinks you're funny in the same way that every woman thinks their guy is funny.
Yeah,
He's
except
funny
for me.
because,
I'm
you
actually
know... Yeah, funny face.
Because
maybe.
you put your dick in her occasionally.
Well,
Well, not occasionally. That would be quite often, sir.
Occasionally.
Alright, this conversation is devolved.
No. I think we can save it. All she's saying is that I'm a very fellow.
Right.
Uh-huh. Well, I think we've met your girlfriend. Confirmed that you have a girlfriend for the second time.
Nice. Wait, this could be Colt with the voice changer, man. The guy has 100 billion to his name.
Oh my.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can have
so-
I
servers.
feel like, and maybe this is just me, but like if you're gonna bother to do that, you could just hire a woman for $10 an hour to voice.
But
with
why? That's like a short-term plan, man. He's Jeff Bezos. He's got one hell of a fucking money management situation
Yeah, I
going
think
on.
you're
Yeah.
really underselling me for $10 an hour.
Yeah, that's pretty
This
rude,
this
Jake.
guy's from Denmark too, by the way. Like, do you know anything about Denmark?
I'm a little familiar with it.
Yeah?
What do you guys use there? What kind?
Wait, you cutting out. What you saying?
What currency do you use in Denmark?
I'm using Danish crowns.
Ooh.
Our
Okay,
own fucking
I've
currency.
never done that. I thought you guys used the euro.
No. Our currency is tied to the euro, though. So 7.5 Danish crowns will always be €1. Now you know.
Now we know.
That's a bit of a weird fact to know, but thank you for that.
No problem, dog. That's what you get for going to business school.
So, like, regardless of how wonderful your economy does, or how shitty it does, you're basically guaranteed to always be able to buy a loaf of bread for, like, what, three crowns?
3 crowns are fucking nuts. No way. Dude, there's so many taxes and shit over here. We have to pay 25% off literally anything.
Okay, so what's a loaf of bread there?
A loaf of bread here is like, that depends. Like, usually...
I was talking about crappy...
10 crowns.
I was talking about crappy bread, so...
Yeah, that's like €1.
I want to make a grilled cheese. How much?
You have to pay €1 for...
No, but
for a
like
loaf of crappy bread?
Yeah.
Ow.
Shit's expensive over here.
That's expensive.
Yeah, but we make a lot of money too, so it's like, I don't know.
What's your average income over there?
I don't fucking know. Let me look this shit up real quick.
Dude.
Do you not have a job?
Okay, what do you make?
Wait, Denmark has a really solid social service thing, so I get paid.
So basically, a few people make all the money, and everybody else lives off of those people's money.
Well, no, but some. I don't know. It's nice. We can get hurt.
That's right. Your base tax rate is like 56% or something. I'm saying.
No, it's 45. I'm pretty sure.
45% is your lowest tax bracket. That's crazy.
Anyways, I get paid $1,000 to go to school a month right now, so I'm chilling.
Dollars or euros?
Dollars. Like 800.
Yo, Sayos, my lady friend has a question for you.
Right,
What do you do? Like,
right now, I'm a student. I study business and marketing.
And you get paid in the dollar?
No, I get paid in Danish crowns, but it'll be the equivalent to $1,000.
He did the auto convert in his head.
Yeah.
Because everybody gets paid in dollars.
Yeah, no, we get paid in dollars like Colombians, and it's all drug money. So we have to go to the bank every month to change the valutas.
So what does the average person make there a year?
I am looking right now. Wait, holy shit, we have a lot of visitors. Did you know that 20.5 million people visit Denmark a year?
That's a lot.
Yeah, I don't know what.
I'd like to go to Denmark.
Yeah,
They're probably going from Germany to Sweden. Probably it.
So, what's the best place to visit in Denmark?
That depends on what you're trying to do.
Play pussy.
Wait, well, if you want the best dick, you go to my bedroom. If you
Wait, hold on, you get it further away.
Wait, what? Alright, you hear me?
Fuck is typing like an autist.
I am.
Yeah, that's funny. No, what? Wait, she thinks you're funny and she likes that shit? God damn it, Colt, you found your perfect woman. You don't even have to be funny.
I know, right? If she doesn't even know what Minecraft is.
I like to watch him play.
She likes to watch him play.
That has got to be the most autistic relationship I've ever seen.
Hey.
That's fair.
Alright, so Sayada, you didn't answer my question, which I actually care about.
About $50,000.
40,000 is the average income?
No, 30.
30.
Yeah.
Okay, so the average American makes about 56.
Goddamn, y'all
yeah.
rich as fuck.
And of that, like, the average American is going to probably pay about 25% in taxes, give or take. Like, their effective tax rate is going to be about 22 to 25%. Without kids.
Nice.
Wait, are you sure? Without kids or with kids? I feel like with kids in Denmark, you get like an extra
Well, in the United States, with kids, you're definitely going to end up paying like 10% tax on if you're an average income earner or less. So.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Okay.
If you make $56,000 a year, right, you get the earned income tax credit at your $12,000 or whatever have you, and then you get your your kids at what, like 3,000 plus 4,000 each, so like 7,000 per kid. 2 kids, it's $14,000. So I mean, right then and there, half your tax bill is negated. $22,000. Half of that is at the 10% tax bracket. The other half is at the 25% tax bracket. So you're probably looking at about 15%, 15 to 18%, and that's without any deductions either. So like if you have a mortgage or whatever, you can deduct that and other
That's
stuff.
all federal, right? Yeah.
No, this is their effective tax rate. Like,
oh shit.
I mean, if you live in LA or if you live in California or New York or like Maryland or whatever, it'll be different. It'll be higher. It'll be like 6 or 8% higher. But
do you guys get like a free pass? Because every year in Denmark we have like this free pass that is 40,000 crown or kroner.
Okay, so you have to earn 40,000 kroner in order to get taxed.
Well, yeah, pretty much, at least. Okay. Or, so, well, you can choose not to use it, but then you'll just get it all returned in taxes. Okay,
so we get 6,000 some odd right now. However, if the current legislation in Congress is passed, that'll be 12,500.
Damn, dog. Yeah, we have like, what, 8K?
Yeah, something like that. So you get a little bit more of a tax write-off at the beginning, but you get taxed at a much higher base rate. So,
yeah, y'all consumers as fuck though. Gotta give you guys that.
Well,
if you ever go to Denmark, the most shocking thing for you guys will probably be the amount of very small cars.
So,
no, it's insane. I do not remember the last time I've seen a pickup truck. I didn't go my entire life without seeing a fucking normal station car.
So
wagon.
No, like you have to be doing really well to get like a big car here, because there's so many fucking taxes on that shit. It's insane. So many expenses.
Lots of taxes and fees.
Exactly. You have to pay like 150% of the original price of the car, and then you have to pay so much fucking shit in insurance and all sorts of shit.
I'm not exactly surprised, but
I live in the work.
Well, yeah, we have a small ass country, man. We just cycle everywhere. That's what we do.
Man, I have a bicycle in my apartment right now, but I'm so lazy that I just actually drive my car to work every day.
Oh yeah, I walk like 2 kilometers, 2.5 kilometers a day. To and from. Wait, that's just 2. So it's like 5 overall a day.
Why?
I like walking, man. It's nice and relaxing.
Is it? Or
yeah, legit. No, it's really nice because you just get to go and just chill. Like it.
Yeah, all right, so my lady friend here has a question.
All right, lady friend. I also like the fact you call her a lady friend. It sounds like a lady boy.
She doesn't have a dick. I checked.
Okay, good. That makes it a bit more kinky and worth it.
I mean, I presume it's made of plastic, but you know.
No, she's got a really, really nice ass. Like, do you ever hear of twerking? This thing.
Dude, this is too much information, man. This is just too much information.
Yeah, the stream doesn't need to know all of this.
Like we have.
All right.
Minecraft, dude. These guys have never had their first kiss. Chill.
She has a question, guys.
All right, let's go.
I just wanted to know what time it was there.
Now it is 12:30 a.m.
And with that important question out of the way, I think we're gonna cut it for the week. It's been an hour and a half, guys.
An hour and a half of pure entertainment.
Yeah, I'm gonna have fun cutting this down.
Ignore me, bitch.
Oh my god! You've been here the whole time?
Hi, hello.
JJ, I'm gonna do your whole drain without you if you don't keep in at least some of my lady friends' chats.
Yeah, no. Listen. The reason Colt has found a ladyboy here, right? Is because he's just. Listen, Colt, shut the fuck up. This is a great theory, okay? You just came out of an 8-year-long relationship.
I'm hosting a live on Pornhub now.
Leave me alone, Jeff. My name is Jeff.
My name Yefe. Yefe.
My name Hef. My name Jesus. Is that what JJ stands for? Jesus. Jeff Jesus.
Something like that.
I have exposed you guys. George Jesus. Alright,
George.
wait,
George
Colt.
with a G.
Yo, it.
No, George with a J, it's Scandinavian.
Jorge?
Jorge?
No. Joachim. If I should pronounce George in Danish, it'd sound weird as fuck. Joachim.
Yo, Wage? What?
Joachim.
Yo, Wage?
Joachim. No, it just doesn't make sense. Like, E and O is not supposed to be after each other in Danish.
You guys have a weird
Not-
language.
It's not a trap, trust me. Would you like her,
Can I have a cool nickname too?
Yeah, Doc. You're gonna be called Doc from now on.
So this has been
No, I
your
wanna be Thundercat.
weekly
Dog,
cultural
that is
reference.
that is the weakest name I ever heard. And we have Minecart 11 in here.
yeah, we have Minecart 11. So, like,
What is that?
We've got
Mike,
everybody in
what-
here.
No,
Shut
he
the
actually
fuck up,
doesn't-
Wire
wait,
Tombstone.
guys, before we quit this, he doesn't know what Minecart 11 is.
Well, that is also something that makes me confident that she has had sex before.
Okay.
Oh, Fivers. Yeah, I recognize that.
That's fucking Fiverr, you uneducated fuck.
Can I help you?
Wait, hold on.
Mr. Swaggins, or Sayo, what the fuck your name is?
No, I am Swagness,
That's
the
really weird.
embodiment of Norway.
Norway is fake.
Yeah, just right.
You're not even in Europe. You're not even real.
Oh my god.
Who's
Oh
laughing?
my god. Yo,
The Holocaust was a lie because Europe doesn't exist.
In other news, join the People's Republic of 1919. JJ, could you like not hit me, please?
I'm not saying that Hitler is
a
JJ.
good rapper.
Is JJ.
You say Pitbull is a good
Wait,
rapper?
JJ, can you drag me in behind closed doors after this shit? I gotta tell you something, which may or may not be funny.
I think we can make that happen.
I
cool.
some photos if you want.
No, actually, Cole can be there too, because he knows about this shit.
All
I
right.
know that.
At this point, I'm gonna cut the live stream. Been going on way too long, guys. Losing
No.
people. Losing people.
We're losing them, boys. Our 3 viewers have now dissolved to 1, which is JJ.
Actually, we have 11 people live streaming right now, which is kind of funny.
Well,
Oh,
how
that's
about
what happens when I get in here, man. Pure
No,
entertainment.
no. It's all cool.
I
It's all-
am the embodiment of content.
You're the embodiment of friends of Colt.
No, nobody's my friend.
What?
Santa's blew
Listen,
up
how
my
the
base.
fuck? How the fuck are you
Guys,
getting?
I was basing at MBT, and Sciotos blew up the whole fucking base.
Hey, I didn't do shit.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't do shit.
we can't blame past actions on future results, or maybe we can.
I didn't do shit.
We can, but I don't know. Guys, alright, so like I gotta talk to Ivan or Ivan, whatever his name. I owe him an account, so like I will get that to him.
You still haven't gotten it to him that?
No, because I've been drunk.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yo,
Yeah.
Cole,
He won that like what 3-4 weeks ago at this point.
Yo, man, I work at Amazon. Like
What the
days.
fuck? Oh yeah, man, but I like working at Amazon, so you know. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
All right.
You pretentious cunt.
Wait,
You know-
did you try to fight a trap to MBT?
Yeah. He tried to invite me. And
Hey,
Cream.
my girl is in a trap. I checked
No,
for
no,
balls.
but she cool. She can come to NBT.
No, I checked her for balls. She does not have balls.
69k for 20k. Alright, theory goes. Colt found a trap because he just came out of an 8-year relationship and he needed some excitement in his relationship. And you know what's funny? When just pounding a hole gets boring. Getting Alright, theory over. See you on reddit.com/r/conspiracies. Later, nerds.
Alright, I'm done. You guys can have a nice night. Thank you, everybody. Have a good one. Check out next week's live stream where Colt comes back again for the second time in a row.
Thank you. Far too kind.
Also Sionis.
Maybe.
Especially Sionis.
If I'm not drunk.
Yeah. Especially if he's not drunk. Alright.